Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Mark Izanagi Reacts, man, and we back at it with another video. ZORO versus MIHAWK remastered in English dub in 4K. So it's the same fight, but someone told me it's slightly different, but the animation's obviously like bumped up like 1000%. So they told me to check it out. That I'd really appreciate it, especially because I'm already hella fucking with MIHAWK and Zoro's a fucking gangster. So I like the old school animation regardless. So that's just me. But hey, I'm excited to get a little treat, see what the animation peak can be, you feel me? As someone who watched OG Naruto, I do know I like the remastered Naruto good as well. I'm not super into like Boruto animation. That's like too clean, is sometimes too colorful and too kind of like jarring on the eyes. It's kind of like I want it to look fluid, you feel me? Like as long as it looks fluid, it looks dope, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna adjust the lighting real quick and I'll see y'all in a second. 3, 2, 1.
No doubt then, you're the strongest.
What's your goal?
You've got time, right? Let's have a duel.
You'll be able to see the disparity in our abilities before we even drew ignorance.
Okay, so we're going right through it. They're actually doing no cutscenes or nothing. Off rip, 'cause I've never heard the dub. Who the hell is Zoro's dub? He sounds dumb crazy good, but I know that's like a popular, I know that voice. Like let me know who the dub VA is, cuz Zoro with that VA is low-key raw as hell. I know who that VA is. I just can't put it together right now. Let me know in the comments. All right, let's get back into it, cuz I guess it's a quick video. It's like 2 minutes, so I'm going to let it play through. It's just I had to say that real quick. I'm going to pause it actually again in a second.
No doubt then. You're the strongest.
What's your goal?
You've got time, right? Let's have a duel.
You'll be able to see the disparity in our abilities before we even drew ignorance that inspires you to fight me.
It's extreme ambition.
I'm kind of on the VA for MIHAWK. I do like the cadence in which the VA is going with, like that real proper ink, cause kind of like that Dracula vibe, kind of like the "How dare you fall before me, you filthy peasant swordsman." Like he's being very witty, like very kind of like condescendingly witty. I like that. Hey, animation's on 10 though, so let's just get right into it.
No doubt then, you're the strongest.
Focus.
What's your goal?
You've got time, right? Let's have a duel.
You'll be able to see the disparity in our abilities before we even drew ignorance that inspires you to fight me.
Oh, the coloring looks so good. It's actually shaded instead of like lines a little bit.
Use that.
I'm not the kind of beast who... Unfortunately, this is the smallest blade I have on me right.
Oni!
Ooh! Ooh, that was clean.
No, this can't be happening.
The detail in MIHAWK's eyes is super clean. Like now he has that death stare a lot better.
I refuse to believe I didn't devote my entire life to studying swords.
Ooh, the sparks coming off the steel is crazy.
I have to win this.
The sound's stronger too.
And then my name will reach all the way to the heavens.
For what do you wish to gain power?
Ooh!
Tell me, weak one.
Even like the shimmer in the eye is crazy.
Greatest sword, nothing less than the best of a member of his crew.
Nuts. That's still a crazy scene.
You're going to let me pierce your heart?
I feel like all the important pledges and promises I've made in life will be shattered.
Of course, that's what defeat means. What if you die?
It's better than giving up.
He's quite strong of heart.
Roronoa, Zoro.
Let's change my knife for the world's deadliest black blade.
So this'll be the last hit. Become the best in the world.
Ooh, look at the detail. Look at the detail in that. Hold up. Fuck you. I want to see that again. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. Look at the detail in the knuckles and in the stippling around the handles of his katanas, bro. That's gas.
Die.
Farewell.
Secret move. 3,000 world. Lost.
Ooh, the blood animation looks crazier too.
Swordsman there is.
What are you?
I can't have some
Noble.
Zoro's crazy face in 4K was dope.
Zoro, no!
Take
Let me see that
note.
again.
I am Dracul.
Right here.
lost. This is the power of the best swordsman there is.
What are you?
I can't.
Look at that. That's the 4K that I'm looking for. It's not just the colors look great. The blood coloration, the effect, the shading looks dope. But I want to see facial expressions like that, because that seeing Zoro with this facial expression is like, I got chills on my arms, bro. That's completely that's animation quality, to be able to give you crazy, like the shrinking of his eyelid to look crazy, but then the frowning of his upper brows to go off, and the wrinkle on his upper lip because he's smirking, crazy. That's what I want when I want to bump an animation. I want to see like characteristics and emotions, like the smaller details get brought more to fruition. I don't care about the colors and the explosions, still equally dope. But just seeing Zoro with this face is just already crazy different, with the shading and then the blood, the really well pigmented blood streaking down his mouth that's like stained on his skin. That's different. This is super different. Hey, I just noticed the earrings look different, right? The earrings look a little more, well, I guess drawn out, flushed out, I guess you could say.
I can't have some.
Noble.
Ooh, the wind effect was dope.
Take note. I am Drac.
Not sure how I like 4K Luffy. I kind of like him. I kind of like Luffy
Take this title from me.
looking really cartoony.
Let you down. I give my word. Be beaten again. I'll never be defeated. King of the pirates.
Yep.
Wow, that's actually... Let me adjust the lighting real quick and give me 1 second. So before I give y'all my final thoughts. That was actually a pretty lit and justifiable animation bump for that. That was dope. Make sure you check... This video was from Goki. This is their, I guess, original video, or however they're posting it. I'll have that originally linked down below. But hey, that was cool. That was cool to have that. Truth be told though, I like the older animation. I appreciate older animation. Seeing Luffy in this animation kind of turned me off from it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if you're watching this and you're not like someone who, you're new to the channel, I'm already watching and reacting to One Piece, but I am watching like the older obvious animation. Not all the, not all the episodes look like this from what I'm watching, but I am actually watching an older unremastered animation. So it's like super, like, well, some people would say a turn off in terms of watching anime because it's older. I grew up on older anime, so I think that anime, I love old style anime, and I think the way Luffy is drawn is perfect, because seeing Luffy's 4K remastered animated face I didn't like it. I already didn't like it compared to what I've already seen him, like the same scene. His serious face in the original animation, 10 times more serious than that. But I think, and that's something about, that's kind of like, some people get kind of like, this is a touchy subject in terms of like, new style, new gen animation, like My Hero, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes making the characters too bright and contrasted and pigmented kind of gives it too much of a warm, bubbly vibe. When I want to see the main character serious as shit, I want the background dark. I want the shading on 10. I want the Zoro psycho face on point. You feel me? I need depth in the image rather than everything just super highlighted on 10, just drowning out your eye sockets, your pupils dilated with color, like that's why sometimes for me with My Hero, sometimes the fights are just too explosion. And I'll say it here too, people were like that with one of the Black Clover fights. It was very I think it was the one where he fought the dude with the diamond power. He literally, like, I'm not spoiling nothing, it's like that's a very controversial animation. I liked it. It wasn't like horrible, but it was very like in the era of when My Hero was doing crazy shit with their fights, where it was just explosion. People were like, oh my god, this is animated so crazy. I don't think it was, sometimes I don't like, if you pause in those frames, yeah, it's very vivid and contrasted and 4K quality, but it's just a bunch of explosions. Like, who cares? I want to see them fighting, and if explosions are involved, then yeah. But sometimes you're just extra. It's like someone's about to punch something, or like the wind coming off of the blow of the punching fist blows shit up, and it's like, all right, like, you didn't have to animate it like that to where shit starts exploding. You feel me? I like subtle differences that are highlighted from the 4K remastered animation that just wasn't there from the original. I don't need a whole scene redone. This was tasteful. Tasteful is the word of the day for this video. This was a tasteful bump in animation. Like, I did like it a lot. The dub kind of had me off. Zoro's voice was dope, but I wasn't super into the VA for MIHAWK, but the cadence was really cool. I liked hearing that, like, that the cadence that was delivered by that VA. I'll give props to that, because that is the cadence I would think MIHAWK would talk as, like, very condescending and witty, you know, very Dracula-like. This was dope. Also, another quick comparison, how with the whole Jujutsu Kaisen MIHAWK versus Sukuna fight, I loved the half-done animation. I loved it. I thought that was fire. It was a banger. But the 4K quality remastered Blu-ray one, that was fucking insane. That's insane, because it wasn't just very clear and vivid. There was an extra part of the fight scene that was added that was actually good for context, and there was a lot of subtle details. It wasn't just explosions, it was mannerisms, it was certain shading, it was certain fighting styles that were being highlighted by the better animation quality. It was a bunch of explosions that needed to be there because Sukuna was blowing shit up, and MIHAWK was like whipping the air with like slashes, and Sukuna was, and MIHAWK was just like punching shit. So like, those are like explosions that are warranted, but there was like glass flying everywhere and like the streets cracking up and stuff explode, like collateral damage that you really couldn't get that well with the half done version, that the fully, you know, the fully animated one tastefully brought out in full. So yeah, this Zoro versus MIHAWK video with the 4K, 100% A+ graded. This was a dope ass video. I can't wait to get further into the story to see if there's other 4K videos of like dope fights that pop out as well. So hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Check out the channel if you're new here, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, especially comment. I like interacting with people in the comments. It's something that I do here. If you're, you know, if you're a returning subscriber, you know how I be with the comments. Hey, thanks for checking out Izanagi Gang. Izanagi crew, you feel me? Deuces, later. I'll see y'all next time.